charger. I'ma send my praise to the Allah Abba in my charger. I'ma send my praise to the Father, Allah Abba, He my charger. Depart me from my way, maybe small, Allah Abba, He my Father. I was in the maze of the dark, yeah, I called me, He restored me. That's why I get all praise to the Father. And regardless, He the author. I'ma send my prayers to the heavens, to the Father, Allah Abba. Depart me from my way, maybe small, Allah Abba, He my Father. I was in the maze of the dark, yeah, I called me, He restored me. That's why I get all praise to the Father. And regardless, He the author of all things, all days and all ways. I'ma walk in Yahweh as always, cause I'm focused on Yahweh, not always.
All praise El Shaddai, Elohim, and Yahshua, HaMashiach. May all praise and all glory truly go to the Father. Welcome back to One Deity. Let's get right into it. Today's sermon is titled Accept, Whether, Endure Sermon. Again, the sermon is titled Accept, Whether, and Endure. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Yes, we are all happy when things are going good and right. We are all content, satisfied, and happy when we are in a house of fulfillment and joy. When things are going right and it seems like nothing can go wrong. When we're feeling happy, content, or just satisfied. When we have just completed something, or when the day is going smoothly, or just moving fine with grace. It is in this time that we are all just happy and content with our present status and with where we are in our lives. But what about when things aren't so good? When you're not in the mood or feeling up to task or up to par. When you just slipped and committed a no-go or possibly backslided and committed a sin. What about these times? When the feeling is weary, the mood unsettling, you may just be feeling pessimistic or just not feeling good or right. What about these times? Well, this is a time of great worth and of great importance, a time when character is built and endurance is gained and sniffing out. This is a time where we must accept, weather, and endure our not so good time, which is actually a great time, which is actually a blessing in disguise. Rightfully so, we must accept that we are in a storm, accept the storm, and then weather it. We must truly acknowledge that we are not feeling well. No matter how uncomfortable it may be, we must proceed to accept it, weather it, and endure it. Wholeheartedly, I agree. This is easily said than done, but we must do it. We must accept, weather, and endure our not so good time and rightfully cherish it as if it were a good time. Daily we must do this, and even hourly and minutely. We must accept the uneasy feelings, weather them, and then endure them. But these negative feelings we are not to honor nor embrace. You see, accepting these feelings is different than embracing them. The truth is, we can accept that negative energy is upon us or the fact that we are not feeling so great without embracing these energies or acting upon them. Praying unceasingly that we feel better and praying away temptation and praying that our actions are not led by a negative emotion and that we do not submit to a negative state. But we should pray that we are patient in our not so good time and patient in our humiliation, keeping God and His promises the focus of our mind as we accept, weather, and endure our not so good time. For indeed, this is truly how you weather the storm. For we should take the not so good times and accept them and adore them, and actively handle the not so good emotions with patience and with grace. For this is a plus. And the strength and wisdom used to handle these emotions is only given by the Lord, for this is called self-control. And self-control is a plus and a must for those who walk with the Lord. Yes, self-control is a virtue and a blessing. Yes, self-control is, but being over-controlling is not. It is a difference between having self-control over your own actions and your own folly versus trying to control everything to the favor of your liking just to get your desired outcome. Again, for it is a difference between having self-control over your own actions and your own folly versus trying to control everything to the favor of your liking just to get your desired outcome. For you must be at peace and okay with not having control over every external outcome. For your main focus should be yourself, and you should prioritize having self-control over your own actions. For this is wise and good to do. And for this very reason, our motto for the concept of control is self-control over control. For we pride ourselves in having self-control, but we reject the idea of having to be in control of everything or being over-controlling in any situation in our lives. Honestly, we should reject and resent the act of being over-controlling at all costs. Truthfully, one of the gems I have discovered while walking on this road called life is that things run much more smoothly when you let it run its natural course, not doing too much nor doing too little, but being present and letting God's nature have his way, meaning letting God have his way, and not being over-controlling, but putting forth effort, remaining content, and letting life run its natural course. We should let life run its movie and then accept, weather, and adore all the plots, all the twists, and all the drama that the movie throws at us with strength and endurance, especially if you are one with God. Let me ask you this. If you are one with God before the movie starts, then in spite of the movie, can't you be one with God at the credits? To repeat, if you are one with God before the movie starts, then in spite of the movie, can't you be one with God at the end credits? This simply means if you are one with God before the movie starts, then all you have to do is endure the movie to be one with God at the end. And it truly don't matter what type of movie it is, horror, action, drama, thriller. The fact that you were found with God at the beginning, being one with the writer at the beginning, just means you have the opportunity to be one with him at the end. And this sacred truth is just beautiful within itself. I mean, a life with God and having a relationship with God is just remarkable. In reality, you really can't put it all in words. It is inexpressible and really inexplainable. A life with God is everything, and having the ability to experience the everything for eternal and for forever is outrageous and should give you the strength and the courage to endure all things. For if you are selected and elected, then in all reality, what's the pain of being rejected? I mean, it holds no weight to being one with the Father. And honestly, if you are selected and elected, then truly, who really can stand up to you? I mean, ain't it evident, and don't we all know, if God is for you, then who can be against you? I mean, no nor opposition can hold any weight or pose any challenge when it comes down to the Father. For he is the avenger of wrath himself, and his weight is unmeasurable or immeasurable. And lastly, if you are selected or elected, then tell me what's the point of worrying or embracing weariness. I mean, if God selected you or elected you, then you should have nothing to worry about but worry itself. For it is true that he will guard you in all your ways, and there's no question that you will find safety and refuge up under his wings. So we shouldn't worry. We shouldn't do what Satan wants us to do. And why fear when it is the Lord who tells us fear we should have not? And when it comes to anxiety, we are told, do not be anxious over anything, but in everything, cast your anxieties upon the Lord, and he will see you through. You see, fear really shouldn't be an option, but instead we should accept, weather, and endure all the tactics and all the attacks that the enemy throws at us. For in doing so, this is truly how you progress, and in the tempest, this is truly how you weather the storm. We will, in faith, patience, and endurance, accept all things that the Father sees fit for us. By doing so, we are honoring our position and claiming our inheritance, which is in the Lord. For it is no better way to manage and no better way to survive the storm, but to accept, weather, and endure it with all your faith and with all confidence in the Lord. And how better can you show your faith than by praising Him while the tornado is at the door? Well, answer me this: what's more honorable or noble than you screaming His name while the hurricane wind is raging on? In the middle of the flood, are you going to be in the ark of confidence and trust in the Lord? Or are you going to succumb and drown in the tides of fear and unbelief? The most beautiful thing about this is that the choice and the decision is yours. And with that being said, you can choose to buckle in the storm and give in to your fears and doubts and surrender the hope of your salvation. Or you can do what me and my house chooses to do, and that is to chuckle in the storm, accept, weather, and endure, and hold on to the cords of your salvation. With all that being said, all praise El Shaddai, Elohim, and Yahashua, HaMashiach. May all praise and all glory go to the Lord. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son. Amen.
I'ma send my praise to the Father. Apttmh, He my charger. The part me from my way may be small. Apttmh, He my Father. I was in the maze of the darkness. Yeah, called me, He restored me. That's why I get all praise to the Father. And regardless, He the author. I'ma send my prayers to